Am I the asshole for kicking my mom out after her speech at my wedding? So the title might make it seem obvious what the verdict is, but some of my family think I was way out of line. So here I am. For context, I'm F28, demisexual, and have dated both men and women. In fact, I've fallen in love with more women, which will be relevant in a minute. My parents divorced when I was in my last year of high school, and I came out to both of them afterwards. They both seemed to take it well. After that, my mom and I lost touch. She remarried and had a new family, and I was away at uni in another state. Life just moved on. It wasn't until last year that she called out of the blue wanting to reconnect. I was more than happy. She's my mom and I'd missed her. We caught up and everything seemed fine. I've been with my husband, 29M, for 3 years, and we got married yesterday. The ceremony was beautiful. But at the reception, things went south. I had originally asked my mom if she wanted to give a speech. She said no. But at the reception, she changed her mind. I was surprised, but I thought it was sweet, so we handed her the mic. She started off lovely, complimenting our relationship, saying how happy she was for us. And then she said this: "I'm so glad Op decided to settle down with a man. I was so disappointed she'd marry a woman and make things hard on herself." I saw red. She had never said anything to me about not liking that I dated women. And now, at my wedding, this was how she chose to express it? I asked my stepdad to help me get her out into the hotel lobby. That's when I realized she was completely out of it. I hadn't talked to her much that day, but she was drunk, and I hadn't noticed. I told my stepdad to take her back to their hotel room, and to stay away from the reception. My mom started crying, apologizing, but I wasn't ready to listen. When she saw I was serious, her husband took her out. I went back in and enjoyed the rest of the night, but I was still angry. Later, a bunch of family said I was cruel, that she's my mom and deserved to be there. They said I should apologize. My husband and my dad think I did the right thing. But part of me feels torn. She's never acted like that before, maybe it was just a one-off, but still. Update: I took some advice from the comments and went to see my mom. We met in her hotel room and I asked why she said what she did. She told me she's always hated that I dated women, and that when family would mention I was with a guy, it made her happy. I was confused. She'd always seemed fine with it before. But she said she never told me because it made her uncomfortable to talk about. She was raised conservative, in a southern state, and I guess that played a part. But I was still disappointed. I wish she'd been honest sooner, not at my wedding. What really upset me, though? She told me she was so nervous to see me again that she drank a bottle of wine before the ceremony even started. So by the time the reception happened, she barely remembers any of it. Her husband had to tell her what she said. I told her I appreciated her coming, despite everything, but that I need space right now. I'm going on my honeymoon tomorrow. So I guess we'll see what happens after that. Also, a quick note, I only mention I'm demisexual because that's the identity I connect with most. But technically, I'm demi-bi, which is why I've dated and loved women too.